Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new Saban Films science fiction thriller romance. Has a lot of things going for it, Chariot. And this is from writer-director Adam Sigal, and focuses on a young man, played by Mann, who is going to a doctor, played by John Malkovich, trying to deal with his insomnia, and he winds up moving into this apartment complex and falling for this young woman, played by Rosa Salazar. And the odd thing about this building is everybody has some very interesting quirks. There's a young woman who has a 50-something-year-old British man living inside her, who takes over, and he is very sexual and makes a lot of interesting choices. And all of this is going on, and basically at the core of it, you have this romance. You have Mann's character, Harrison, trying to deal with his insomnia, going to Dr. Karn, played by Malkovich. And as the film keeps going, certain things start happening, pulling back some layers and starting to help you realize exactly what this movie's about. Which I'm not going to get too into because I went in cold turkey here and thought it was very interesting as this film played out because there's a lot of mystery about it. It builds up these questions and mysteriousness because some of the characters act in mysterious ways. You're not quite sure what their motivations are, especially Rosa Salazar, who is very mysterious and charming and engaging, and the budding connection that she has with Mann's character is one of the more interesting parts of the film. John Malkovich is very, he has this like orange, like red hair and giant sideburns, which looks so strange. But even in those scenes, strange things are happening. The Sigal's script drops all of these little hints throughout that keep you guessing and keep you engaged while you're also feeling this budding relationship between these two people. And as the film starts leaning more into its more sci-fi roots and what this really is about, it keeps you going. Now, not everything feels like it completely comes together. Some things are still confusing. Some things still feel a little shoehorned in or underdeveloped. But in general, as this film is going through, you do have this connection, and Mann and Salazar have really strong chemistry on screen, and you care about them. There's scenes where there's some heavy intensity, there's suspense, and it puts you on the edge of your seat. It balances all of these different kinds of emotions in a story that might be a little too ambitious for its own good, but as the film goes on, you start to realize and hone in on exactly what it's trying to do, and it begins to make more sense, even though this feels like one of those kinds of films rarely that feels like it's too short. It kind of feels like all this great setup for the first two acts, and the third act kind of feels rushed and underdeveloped. It felt like they could have dug deeper into those sci-fi elements once they get there. But in general, this is an engaging and intriguing film that will keep you guessing and put you on the edge of your seat. And I had a lot of fun with this one, even if it's not exactly the perfect film, but what is. But this still is a lot of fun and some engaging chemistry between the cast, and, you know, it'll keep you guessing. But those are my thoughts on Chariot. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.